Hate waiting in long lines at the DMV. Hate having to hire someone to do your taxes. Hate going to the bank. Just antisocial and don't want to deal with the constant misery and suffering that having to deal with other people tends to give you. Still hate doing your taxes? Then I got the solution for you. Digital government. Civic technology, or civology as I like to call it, is the process of governments, companies, nonprofits, volunteers, and anyone else that can use a computer building software applications to enhance the lives of a community. Civologies both increase trust in the government while enhancing the lives of citizens. Citizenville, by Gavin Newsom, gives a great explanation of the importance of a digitized government. To summarize, information is now a plentiful resource that can be shared and utilized by the people. This public information will allow the government to help people directly, which will lead to more jobs, profits, businesses, and voting, and will positively affect anything the government has its hands in. Guess what country in Europe has gone fully digital and is the most successful e-government today? Estonia. Yeah, I know, crazy. Estonia has quite the story. While under the clutches of the USSR, Estonia was unbelievably poor and underpopulated. After declaring independence in 1991, they were decades behind the developed world. In order to pull themselves out of economic ruin, they relied on one thing that they were not yet behind on: technology. The implementation of technology was rapid. By 1998, all Estonian schools were online. By 2000, e-Estonia, their e-government program, was up, and by 2005, they had the first election with online voting. A case study of e-Estonia by the European Commission found that 98% of people have access to e-Estonia, 99% of people use e-Estonia for government services, 98% of companies established online, 99% of banking transitions are online, 95% of tax declarations are filed online, and over 30% use iVoting. The only three items that cannot be done online are file for marriage, file for divorce, or buy real estate. Not only is e-Estonia convenient, it is transparent and secure. All users can see an active log of all times any of their data has been accessed by the government. All business and banking is done instantly and online now. If you even mention using paper check, they'll laugh at you and send you back to the technologically outdated country you came from. Not only is it good for its citizens, it's good for the government. According to the official 2018 e-Estonia guide, they have saved over 820 years of working time each year. This extra time and money can be put into other government services and sectors, which will also work to increase citizen satisfaction and trust. While Estonia is not a perfect place, ranking very low in health and education satisfaction, their adoption of the e-government system has brought innumerable benefits to both citizens and the government. But before any of that happens, we must first build the digital infrastructure to do so. Ethan Zuckerman, former director of MIT Civic Media, defines digital public infrastructure as the infrastructures that let us engage in public and civic life in digital spaces. This is important as civic engagement is the foundation for positive governmental change. His essay, What is Digital Public Infrastructure?, urges the development of digital infrastructure that operates on civic values instead of surveillance capitalism. Jennifer Polka, founder of Code for America, also states that government could function more like the internet itself: open, permissionless, and generative, meaning tackling government and providing solutions through decentralized collective action. Thus, governments should enable civic-centered platforms through the journey of digitization. Zuckerman lays out a plan for these platforms. He states, rather than building a single Facebook killer and hoping everyone migrates to a new platform, we need to build thousands of smaller communities, each with its own goals, rules, norms, and affordances. Communities designed for support and solidarity need different structures than those designed for encounter, diversity, and debate. This could manifest itself in a Reddit-type platform with its own sub-platforms used for positive engagement. These platforms need to be implemented into a government system in order to innovatively encourage civic engagement moving into the digital age. Implementing a digital government in our system comes with its challenges. The first challenge is developing a system. McKinsey & Company lays out 4 major pillars of successfully digitizing the government in their report, Transforming the Government Through Digitization. The services offered must align with the public want. The behind-the-scenes processes must be digitized in order to increase efficiency. The digitization must be analytically using tools like big data, and information must be shared in order to build trust with the government. If we look at Estonia, their e-government system uses a physical card which has a secure chip and a number, their unique digital ID. Citizens can then use this card to access all online services. All forms are also filled up online using a digital signature attached to the card. In order to remain secure, the government relies on blockchain, a decentralized system which allows all requests to be anonymous, secure, and transparent. This system has proven to be effective and should be used as a model for ours going into the future. The digitization of government is inevitable, but the manner in which we implement it is important, however. Many governments around the world have digitized their governments, but Estonia has been the most widespread and successful of the e-government systems. That is why we should look at them as an example, but they are not perfect either. We should implement government platforms to improve civic engagement in order to improve government. We should improve upon 30-year-old technology and develop new decentralized systems. The possibilities are boundless, but we must have the conviction in order to start. As any self-respecting nation, we should be at the forefront of these technologies, implementing them whenever possible to better the lives of citizens. If the right steps are taken, and all privacy and security measures will be taken care of, as they have in Estonia, with the use of blockchain, there is no reason not to implement an e-government system, for the sake of the government moving forward, and for the sake of the citizens a part of this nation.